Brian Clinkscales. This is my wife, Jamie Clinkscales.
Jamie.
We have Paisley, she's about 16 months now, a little over 16 months, and we've been in this house about 5 months now. I mean, since during this pandemic, it's been a little bit of a struggle, but we celebrated our first birthday in this house. We had to do it a little bit virtual, but we had a few people over, so it's great to know that the house we want to spend the rest of our lives in, we were able to celebrate her first birthday.
Yeah, it was super fun. We actually had, since it's in the middle of the pandemic, we had our family come over for her birthday and just a few friends. I decorated our dining room area and we just had a bunch of food and games and it was really fun.
Yeah, and we did it virtual too. So we had Facebook Live and anybody that couldn't come, they were able to jump in and do little messages for Paisley for her first birthday.
Yeah.
One of my favorite areas in the home, personally, is our living room. We bought a really nice TV and sound system, and the way that it's open gives us a movie theater feel, especially when it's time for her to go to sleep and we want to enjoy the movie after a hectic day with her. We're able to watch that. And then my other room, it's kind of a tie. I love the loft because I play a lot of video games, a lot of PlayStation. So it's kind of my way to get away for a little bit if we want to go do our own thing in the house. You watch your shows, I play PlayStation, and it's easy to get away. What about you?
My favorite area, it actually changes. Every week is a little different. Like some days I'll love this front room and just get somewhere quiet to go. Some days, like you said, I like the living room to watch movies. It really just depends on your mood that week.
Especially with this one.
Yeah. Which room do you want to make a mess?
I feel really safe here. I travel for work, so it's always in the back of my mind if she's safe. The security systems, they do but so much. So knowing that we're in a safe area, people are very friendly in the neighborhood, that's what makes me more comfortable being in this community.
Yes, I agree with that. I really love this community. I love how everything's not that far, but it's kind of secluded into the mountain area. We're literally on the edge of the mountain, in Mountain's Edge, so that's my favorite part of this community.
We just got married and we bought a condo.
So I was 23.
I was 26.
When we bought our first home.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's your favorite part about being a homeowner?
My favorite part about being a homeowner is that it's ours. We're not paying someone else their mortgage. We're not benefiting somebody else's asset. So the ability to have our own home and customize it the way we want without having to report to someone, making changes back when we move, it's our home and what we can do with it. What about you?
I forgot what the question was. You want uni?
It looks so soft.
And crackers? But don't go too ham on them. Here.
Oh my god. She's so cute.
Thank you.
We've done 3 so far. We've owned 3 homes. This is our 3rd and final home.
Does it count as 5 since we bought 3 and sold 2?
Hey, that's a good question.
Yeah, because I won that question. So 5 total, 3 buys, 2 sells.
Awesome. And what have you learned about buying and selling so far that you'd like to share?
It's not as hard as people think. If you have the right person in place, the right team, it can be possible. Even if it doesn't happen in the time that you're looking for, it's definitely possible. And I hear from a lot of people that buying a home is too hard to already. To me, the process is pretty seamless. If you have the right people in your corner, it makes it much easier.
Everything he said, I totally agree with that.
Patience is the key. But again, setting yourself up with somebody you're comfortable, whether that be on the realtor side, whether that be on the financial side, making sure that you're comfortable with that person, finding somebody that will know what you want and be out for your best interest. I think that would be the best advice. And you're not too young to start. Anytime that you can have an asset that can benefit you, I think that would be my best advice.
Absolutely. And I would also say, like, use every single resource you can. We're living in the YouTube age. Literally everything's on YouTube. You can teach yourself a whole course, like a college course on YouTube. So I would do like a lot of research, and like you said, get a good team, a good real estate agent, a good lender that you trust. And like you said, you're never ever too young to buy a house. And if that's where you want to go, that's what you want to do, I say go for it.
Aaron Powers, we came across him by accident with our first home. My father-in-law, her father, ended up finding him. And as we went through the buying process, we noticed that we were very comfortable with him. He gave us all the options. He didn't give us any meat that didn't belong in our deal, and gave us an honest opinion. He wasn't out for the commission. He was really out for our best interest. So knowing that after we bought our first home, we said we have to go back to Aaron Powers. So once we decided to buy our second house, it was a no-brainer. We had to go through him, and we refer him to everyone.
Yeah, it was a no-brainer. And so the first experience that we had with him, the first experience that we had with Aaron was buying a condo. So, and there was a lot of different things that went into it. Like, it was a HUD home, and like, it was crazy. And he basically held our hand the entire way through, and he learned from that experience, and we learned from that experience. And so selling the condo was so easy. He literally hired a camera crew to come into the house and take beautiful photos. Gave us advice on how to set up the place and what would look beautiful in it, and it sold in what was it, like 3 days. We got an offer on it and sold. We made great money off of it, and the buy of our next home was so simple, and it's almost addicting because of how easy he makes it.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, one last thing. What would you like to tell Paisley when she watches this, when she gets older?
We did this for you.
Literally.
We did this for you.
And any future siblings.
Any future siblings. This is every situation, transaction that we've done has been solely dedicated to our children, so that we can have something to leave with them and create generational wealth within our family and pass it down to our children.
And all of your memories are going to be in this house, so it's going to be cool watching us back years from now.
Do you guys have your own YouTube channel?
We do. Ryan Jamie Lives is the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Kind of detailing our daily lives, challenges that we do. We definitely want to bring more content. It's just something we like to do, especially being home a lot with her and her growing. We want to highlight the moments we have to share with her, and she can grow up and seeing those videos as well.
Yes.
Love it. What was the channel again?
Ryan Jamie Live. Jamie, her last name, our first name is spelled differently, is Jaimie, but Ryan Jamie Live.
Cool. We'll have Alan put it up on there.
Yeah, maybe it'll be here or there or here.